Hi Scorpios, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. So for all my Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we're not covering July 4th till the 10th as you can see below. And this week guys, we are covering, or this whole month, we have a lot of movement going on with the asteroids in the sky. I don't know why, but there's a lot of asteroids moving around. So starting on the 4th, we have Pallas, which is also 4th of July. So happy 4th of July. If you're in the US and maybe you celebrate, maybe going to get a barbecue or watch the fireworks, have fun, be safe. All right, so starting on the 4th, we have Pallas, the asteroid, moving into Gemini, which is going to help our mentality and help give us like a stronger connection and bond with our mind and our words and our communication, okay? And how we take in and absorb information, okay? And then the next day, we have, on the 5th, we have Mars entering or going into Taurus. So I actually like this. I think it's gonna help us have more patience and endurance, and kind of act more practically with our passions, motivations, and kind of like not be in a rush to get things done. It's going to help us be more consistent and more patient and calculated with our moves, okay? And be more practical, logical about it. And then on the same day, we have Mercury moving into Cancer. So this is us thinking and communicating more with our feelings and emotions, expressing it, talking about it, people really caring a lot more or speaking about, thinking about the things that they care about, talking about their personal life, home, family, and also maybe it can make people a little bit more passive aggressive as well, or people could be reacting a lot more or really just kind of being in their feelings a little bit more. But it can also make people more warm, more compassionate, and kind of listen to your personal problems as opposed to like judging you all the time. But people are going to want to feel like heard and kind of like share and express their feelings and what's going on with them. Okay, and then on the 7th, we have Vesta in Pisces going to be going retrograde, and also Neptune is in retrograde. So I feel like all our imagination and dreams are kind of being reevaluated at this time, and we're going back to the drawing board, and old dreams may be coming up to the surface and seeing if like that's what we really want still, or something we used to want and like maybe we changed our minds. So it's like having more of like a realistic idea and like really identifying what our true dreams are, or like old things coming up, so that we can see if this is what we really want, or if we still want this, or if things have changed. Okay, all right, so or like we're being tested to see if like our old dreams are still what we want right now. Okay, all right, so my beautiful Scorpios, we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. Okay, all right guys, so when it comes to your health, I feel like you're gonna need to know your history, or you may have to check in with like your parents, your grandparents, or like extended family members about your health history, or like the health of your history of your family. Maybe you're going to the doctor, or you need some old medical records, or you need to know, you're trying to find or reorder your birth certificate or something. If you're like me and like lost it, you don't know where it is, you got to reorder it. You got to go find out more information or fill out some things. You're like, oh, I don't know, I gotta go ask my mom, or I gotta go ask this. So I feel like you're gonna have to go in and maybe look for some information, or go back to your history to fill in the blanks for something. If you're going to a doctor, or maybe you're getting some DNA tests because you're just interested and you kind of want to know about your past, to help you figure out maybe your health in the future, or what you can do to prevent things. Like let's say maybe there's a history of diabetes, or history of cancer, history of something in your family. Maybe you're doing research, or you're trying to figure out what you can do to prevent it, or so that you could be healthier and maybe not repeat the same things. You could also be looking at family traditions and maybe recipes and home remedies that maybe have been passed down, and you're looking into it, or you're trying it now for yourself and seeing if it works, or you know you did it a long time ago, but you got to go call up your auntie, your grandma, your mom to make sure you're doing it the right way. So something from your past or your family traditions or history you may have to look back into, or you're thinking about at this time, that's going to help you for your health, or help you prepare, or kind of use preventative measures. Or maybe you're just simply making some kind of recipe that was passed down and you're just trying it out because you want to. Okay, or you may find out some information that's going to be useful for you for your health. All right. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, be careful with your belongings and things of value. Like, make sure you don't lose your key, your wallet, passwords, or like you don't leave something that's really valuable somewhere public, like in your car, and you like don't lock your car or something. Like anything that's important, make sure you don't lose it this week, or keep like tabs on it. Be extra careful, lock everything, double check, because you may accidentally misplace something, or maybe a credit card falls out, or you leave, it could even be like you left some money or credit cards in like your pocket and you washed it in the washer and then it got ruined or something. So just be mindful. Look, keep tabs on your money, on your belongings, or anything that's of value, because you could accidentally lose it, and I don't want you to lose anything, because that would suck and I would be so upset, and I know you would be. I would totally be upset too. So keep double tabs of your belongings. And also, this is not the week to take any big risks or gamble with your money or belongings, because it may not go in your favor. So maybe don't do anything too risky unless you're like, you know, super confident, you're pro, you know what you're doing. But even then, maybe this is the week. Don't take any big risks, or watch who you're lending money to, because that person, if for some reason I feel like they may not pay you back, or they may be a scammer, watch out for scammers, suspicious emails, phone calls, or anyone who's trying to get money from you. Just be suspicious about it. Do your research, get information, or like don't be, just double check everything this week, okay? And yes, just keep track of your belongings and your values, and even like on your apps, because I know most people now, we check like our bank statements and make our payments and credit cards, everything online. So on your phone or on your app or your computer, always, if you can this week, a few times, double check your transactions, your credit card, your debit card. You just want to make sure, because maybe something accidentally could have got charged twice, or you know, someone could have bought something under your name and you're like, what the heck, I did not buy that. So just double check everything this week, because I don't want you guys to lose money, and that's not fun, okay? And just keep track of everything. All right, and then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side we have the Page of Swords, Eight of Wands, and Starseed, okay? All right, and then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above, we have the Moon, Nine of Crystals, and the King of Wands. Okay, so as far as who you could be dealing with, definitely could be a Pisces, maybe an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Doesn't have to be though, it could be any sign. It could just be the energies this person is embodying or playing out at this time, or be like a mixed match of one of those, like could be like a Pisces Sun, a Sagittarius Moon, Taurus Rising, or something. I don't know, it could be anything, but just something to keep in mind. So what's going on here? I feel like something, like what or who you want, or who you're, something like who or what you're looking for is also looking for you, and like information that you may already be looking for, or you're going to be searching for, is going to get revealed to you, or someone is going to give you more information than what you were expecting, than what you actually wanted. Like you were going to ask one question and they ended up answering like all five that were in the back of your head, or giving you more information than you actually wanted, or than you actually asked for. But it makes you feel good, like it confirms a lot, or it gives you some kind of security and comfort that they did this with you. So I feel like whoever this is revealing or is opening up to you and is telling you how they feel, or is very like an open book. This person's an open book, which I think is very good for you, Scorpios. I feel like you need someone that is like open, not secretive, not mysterious, because if not, it's like too much energy. But it's like you can trust them a little bit more. I feel like this is someone who's an open book, or they're gonna be revealing how they feel to you, or revealing something that's kind of deep, personal, or like sensitive, but it helps you kind of understand them more, and it helps you kind of like feel like you can relate to them, or you can talk to them openly, and you're not having to like be secretive or sneaky, or like find out things on your own. They're kind of just telling you without you even really needing to ask or like dig too deep. okay? I feel like this is someone who's very sweet, very compassionate, very kind of open with their feelings and emotions, or they're gonna be like that with you. Or if they weren't before, now they're opening up. I also see someone who is very independent, self-sufficient, and someone who's very picky. Like maybe this person has been single for a long time, but it's because like they are selective. They're not just gonna be with anybody. They are picky and they're choosy. And they are someone who's maybe successful, well off. Maybe they have a great career, or they are doing well in school, or they have a business, or they're on track towards a lot of success. But I feel like this person's really smart. They're very smart, probably book smart and street smart, but also very kind and compassionate. And not only that, it's like they have all these killer characteristics and aspects about them that you really look for in a person. Sweet, open, emotional, successful, you know, has their ish together or is trying, you know, at least you see the effort. And not only that, this is someone who will like put you in your place. And I think you kind of like that. Like you don't want someone who you can like walk all over or just gonna like do everything you say. Like maybe that's fun for a little bit, but then after a while you get bored. You want a little bit of a challenge. You want someone who's gonna stand up to you and be like, hey, no, you're not gonna do that. Or like, no, I don't agree with you, because like it makes you respect them a little bit more, right? So this is definitely someone who like will put you in your place, tell you if you're wrong, will kind of like stand up to you or not let you walk all over them. Not saying that you would do that, but they definitely like wear the pants, okay? Even if you're like, no, I wear the pants, but like you guys can have that little like going back and forth. I feel like they are someone who is a strong leader, very expressive, which is very, very good for you, something you really look for and need in a person. They could be someone who's really active, maybe works out, does sports, or takes care of themselves, or is very strong. And I feel like they're very like, what you see is what you get. They're blunt, they're direct, but they're also a good leader, and they know how to manage their anger and their energy, because they can be really energetic, but they're highly creative. This person could be very creative. Maybe they work in entertainment, arts, design, music, maybe they make stuff or make clothes, fashion, but I feel like there's something creative or artistic about them. They have a big imagination, okay? And maybe this is something that has brought them a lot of success. Maybe they make music, or they make clothes, or they design something, or they are a chef. I don't know, but I feel like their imagination or their creativity could be their job, or has become their job and has made them a lot of money, or is going to lead them to a lot of success. So they embody a lot of things that you like in a person, or that you look for, that is important to you. And I feel like any questions that you have for them, or that you will have for them, or you were digging, trying to find out, like snooping a little bit, they're going to reveal to you on their own. Like you may even ask them something just to see like what they will respond, and they're going to be really honest and transparent about it, and probably tell you a lot more than you need, a lot more information, give you a whole backstory, and you're like, oh, like, you know, I really like that, like makes me respect this person. And from that point, I feel like your attraction for them, your attraction level is going to increase and go really, really fast. So there's going to be a lot of back and forth communication, and maybe you've already had your eye on this person, you've had a crush on them, but they also like you too. So it's like the person that you like, or the person you've been looking at or crushing on, I think likes you too. And you're going to be seeing that, or they're going to be revealing that to you. It's going to be kind of obvious. There's going to be messaging or talking back and forth, and it's going to go faster and faster, or there's going to be like less and less time in between, and there's going to be a chance here for a new beginning. So you're going to be taking a leap of faith. Maybe you're going to be like showing your interest in them, or there's going to be something new you guys get started on or do together. So adventure, it's like you're going to be taking a chance, like, you know what, all right, like let's just go with it. They embody a lot of things that I like. I know I haven't had the best of luck in the past, but you know what, let's go for it. So you're going to be taking some kind of leap of faith, leap of chance this week. By the end of the week, it looks like, or you're going to think differently. You're going to be like, okay, all right, I'm open to it. It's like your mind is growing, your mind is expanding. And with this person, it's like it's just different with them. It hits different, and it doesn't feel the same with anybody else. So I think that's what's giving you that courage, or that like excitement. Like, you know what? I really like them. It just clicks, and let me just go for it. I like this energy. So this could be someone new that's coming in, or someone you recently have connected with. So don't close your doors, or close off to the possibility. You just never know what can happen, guys, okay? I want you to find love, and I want you to find happiness, and I believe it's possible for everybody. Okay, all right, so let's continue on and extended to get more information to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and also your advice. Okay, so we'll continue on extended. The link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Bye.